Hey guys, so first thing first, I just want to say a massive thank you for your feedback on that rant video. I was honestly kind of worried because it is first world problems, but what you didn't see is the evening before, like when I went to get Drogo out, I genuinely thought he was trapped and it freaked me out, hence why I ended up doing a rant on it. But your feedback has actually helped us make massive improvements to the tank already, so I figured I'd film it in case, you know, this might help someone else out who's in a similar position. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I got my boyfriend to do most of this, but I did film it, so, you know. But the first thing we had to do, and something I didn't know you could actually do, is remove the back panel situation near the latch. So it turns out there's actually 3 tabs, one at either end and one in the middle, that you just push in and up to lift off. Oh my god, that is not easy and it's pinching my hand. Look at my hand. It's like indented. Drogo, look at my hand. Grim. So we had to actually move the wardrobe so this door could open wide just so this would actually come off. So tip of the day, make sure the doors are wide open when you try to remove this. So we just found this. I think it's a broken spring from the latch. Might explain what's gone wrong. And as you can see, it's kind of grim behind there. If I knew you could easily, sort of easily remove this, I would take this out and clean it all the time. Because Drogo loves to poop right in front of the door. So basically we found a spring down there, and now this does go all the way. I still feel like it feels loose though. It doesn't feel like the original one. And I have heard that if you get a replacement latch, it doesn't actually come with the spring, which is a bit odd because that seems to be the thing that keeps going in everyone's. So there's some movement there now, so that's something.
Is he on my head?
It's like Inception. So as you can see, there's the other part of the spring still in there. So what, we're gonna have to remove that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just gonna clean out what we can clean out of a paintbrush. Now I know we can remove this though. I feel like this will be a good little thing to clean now and again because stuff does get stuck down here. So here are the 2 bits of the spring. I'm going to see if we can get a latch that does come with the spring, but if not, someone did say you can use piano wire, I think. So we might have to replicate the spring. So I think that is the main issue in here. Okay, now we're going to try out Lyra's. I think the spring has probably just dropped all the way through. So once again, we might have to replace that wire. Or spring or whatever, but yeah, we're going to open this up as well. Lyra's in her normal spot. Okay.
Properly stuck.
Now, we were all ready to order either some piano wire or a replacement latch if it did come with a spring, and then I suddenly had a thought. Could we replicate the spring with a paperclip? Turns out we actually could. Okay, so we've just attached the paperclip, but obviously I didn't do it, so do you want to explain? Okay, we've got a photo, so it's kind of self-explanatory where the paperclip goes. But now, we want to quickly test it, so... It's better. You know, it drops a little bit, but it's not dropping fully. So there is an improvement. So I think if this was you know, this quickly happens and you want to do a quick fix, whilst you might be ordering something that might suit it better, you could totally use a paperclip. So it's been a while since we last filmed, and the paperclip actually lasted about 12 or 13 days, but now it's back to this. The entire time though, we did have this bamboo screw in here just in case it failed, but someone actually reached out to Exo Terra for me, and then they got into contact with me and sent me some replacement latches, and you can buy these and they do come with the spring. I did email a few different, 2 different shops that I found that actually sell these. One never ever got back to me. The other one said they were actually going to look into it and never got back to me, so thankfully Exo Terra actually did. So we're going to fit these today, and I'm going to kind of do a step by step. So if you need to fix your tank, you know how to too. So with this next part, obviously this bit would go into this bit, okay? So once it's fitted, it's pretty much stuck there. So we're gonna have to try to force this out. We've been looking online, but we can't find a place that tells you how to do this. So we're just gonna try to do it ourselves. Right, so what did you do?
I put a flat-headed screwdriver into the side like that, and twisted it.
So this is a paperclip one.
With the flat end.
And it's actually all in one piece, but is it that it wasn't...
Yeah, so it's got that, so if you look at that one there, it's got a little hook around it.
Yeah.
Which I couldn't do on the paperclip with the pliers I had.
Okay. But that's pretty good going for a paperclip. So it's all clipped in.
It's all clipped in.
And now to clip on
this little spring.
So, the moment of truth. Has it worked? It already feels a lot tougher, so that's good. Yes! We fixed it. I mean, you fixed it. It was very fiddly. But it is sorted.
Now we just need to put it back on.
What? Oh yeah. This is my contribution to the video. Pop it all back in. Wow. So we ended up fixing Drogo's latch off camera. I hate that my camera, as soon as my hand comes into screen, everything goes black because I am so white. But anyway, we fixed the latch. Really, out of all of this, most of these latches go because of the spring. So if they just had like the tiny little springs available, that would be amazing. But I figured we'd just show you the entire latch replacement if that's what you want to do, if you wanted to just order yourself one. Of course, if the spring just goes and your latch stops working, what we did with Lyra is take a bamboo skewer. You can put the whole thing through or just a patch of it, and that can work. And of course, as you saw earlier in the video, you can replicate the spring with a paper clip. That takes a little bit more skill. I couldn't have done it. Thankfully my boyfriend did. But we finally got this sorted in the end, and I need to thank Exo Terra for actually helping me with this, and whoever emailed them on my behalf, thank you. But yeah, I hope this video has helped. Hopefully the step by step was sort of clear enough. But if you haven't already, please subscribe. Thank you for watching, guys, and goodbye.